baby, listen to me speak, yeah. No matter what, just say the word.
Persuadable. What's going on, everybody? I'm very sorry. I'm not feeling too good lately, but I'm still trying to come out with the content every day. And I'm going to show you how I've been maneuvering on the Lakeside Village. Some people are asking for a Lakeside Village map of me using my real account, which means Better Hunters. So I'm going to show you this. It just happened this morning. And so this is me knowing I'm going against the Feaster, right? So I'm not going to throw that pallet down right away, right? Don't just keep... He thought I was going to throw the pallet down, so that's why he swung. So one of the biggest lessons to kiting is don't use your resources until you need to. It's actually stronger for you to leave them up than for you to just throw them down. Because remember, if I throw these pallets down, I now have to climb them, which means that I'm not going to be able to move as fast, right? So I'm throwing that because I know he'll catch up. So I threw that pallet down again to put some distance, right? He has to take that pallet down or he has to run around the wall. And we're going to go back here for now, right? So it's early game. I have not allowed him to hit me. So that's a good thing. I threw that pallet down so I could actually put some distance between him and I, because the other side, I've already used the pallets up, right? So we're going to keep running back and forth through this. I'm not going to throw these pallets down until I feel like I can't loop anymore. See, I feel like he's catching up to me there. So that's why I threw it down. I'm going to throw that down and make him actually take a pallet down. Now, I know I'm not facing the geisha and I'm not facing the clown. So I don't really need to worry about running that route that I just did, running in that open. I did use my perfume, though, because I saw that he had his tentacle up. So I know one thing. He's already using his insolence, right? He put that tentacle up, which means he's using insolence. So he either now is going to use detention or he's going to use confined space, which is what puts the fences up. So as I keep kiting, I'm going to figure out what his build is. And just for reference, I put that perfume down because I thought he may have been able to hit me. So one of the mistakes I see a lot of perfumer users are doing is sometimes they don't use their perfume when they should. And the thing is that you really want to buy yourself as much time early game kiting. So sometimes I'll put it down because at the end of the day, I don't want to have a single hit on me. I want to keep kiting him. He seems like he's tunneled on me. We're already at 3 ciphers now, right? So I'm going to remember, don't throw these pallets down until you need to. Now, I actually feel like I messed up here. I thought he may have been able to hit me. But I still had enough time. So now I pretty much don't really have any perfumes or anything. I know he's not a geisha. I know he's not a clown. So I got time to kind of venture up here to see if he keeps following me. And the mistake that he made is that he decided to follow me. And that was me glitched on the fence right there. So he was actually able to get a hit on me because I wasn't able to move my character. So this is me slow crouching a little bit. I've changed up my persona a tiny bit to complement that. Sometimes it can confuse them and it can buy you 1 second. So I felt like it was worth doing. And we're going to jump back down. Now, I still don't know what his second build is. I don't know if he has confined space, which will put up a fence. So we're going to find out. I got my little boost right there. Instead of going around, I really just want to see if he has this fence. Yep, so he's got that fence. Now I know that late game he doesn't have detention, right? Because I know that he has insolence, and I know that he has confined space. So this just gave me an incredible amount of information. And we're down to 1 cipher. And so we'll see if I bought myself enough time. I did, so now I can jump down. But I want to make sure I see him. So I made sure that he was actually coming up here before just jumping down, because sometimes they'll try to trick you. I'm going to come over here and make sure he's following my footsteps. So I'm going to make sure that he has to jump that window. And I know that he already jumped down, so I can't really use... He already used confined space, so I cannot use that window again. So now I'm really he's one of those hunters that doesn't try to outmaneuver you. He's just following my footsteps. So I'm making him go to great lengths just to get me. So this is a successful 5 kite using Perfumer. And over here, I'm still playing with, actually. I'm still trying to have fun with this area. So this was me saying, you know what, I don't care. I just want to experiment towards the end here. I'm throwing that pallet down because I felt like he had enough time to get me. And I also threw that pallet down so I could buy myself some more time. See, now, right now, I'm a little worried because he can use those tentacles on me, right? So I actually messed up right here. That was a mess up because I didn't have anything. I should have ran over here. So instead of me doing that little loop over there, which was kind of pointless of me, that's a little bit to do with me still not memorizing this part of the map, and that's why I chose to use this. This is why practicing and not being afraid to die, especially late kiting, it's going to improve your gameplay. So he was finally able to get me down there, and you can see the vast difference between knowing which part of the map you're on versus not. In the beginning, I knew everywhere that I was going, but that side of the map I'm still practicing on, and that's the difference between you being able to get to the right set of pallets versus not being able to get to the right set of pallets. And there I go, I die. What a noob. I guess I'm a noob, guys. Sorry, I've let you all down. So, this is the new season. I'm currently ranked 6th on the server for Survivor, and I'm ranked 2nd overall for EXP. So I'm excited for the season. I'm really excited to come out with a lot of new projects. Unfortunately, I really haven't been feeling too well. I do get my new internet tomorrow, and I want to give Comrade Dan a thank you because he donated me $200, and that helped me get a better modem and router. So hopefully my streams on Twitch will be more solid with less lag and less ping. I'm really looking forward to getting back on Twitch. It's just I need to rest a little bit. And I got some projects in the work. Yeah, really trying to show you which ciphers are safe and which ciphers are not on every single map. It's requiring a lot of time to get that footage and showing you how I kite at each part of the map. So those are some things I'm working on. And I really hope that you guys were able to learn something watching this. Like I said, remember, when you're tight kiting, and you guys can watch my YouTube video on that, you saw that in this video, just don't needlessly throw the pallets. It's a dance. You need to know when to throw the pallet down versus when to keep circling it. And because if you throw the pallet down, that's really your chance to get away. And you watch and wait for them to destroy the pallet. That's your indicator, okay, I need to move to the next spot, or I need to move to a different position. That's kind of really the same thing. So hopefully you got to see me really tight kite against a pretty good hunter, and hopefully you were able to see how I transition from each part, go from one part to the next part. Don't just run out in the open. Hopefully you were able to see some of my mistakes there as well. Running into the railing didn't really work well in my favor. And how I also use matches to explore different parts of the map. And this is really what it is. At the end of the match, you guys really got to see me kind of screw up there. I kind of ran around. I gave them an easy early hit late game, as in like the exit gates are open. That first hit was based on inexperience. I had no idea where I was running over there. I kind of lost a little bit of map awareness. So just keep playing. Don't be afraid to die, and hope to see you guys on Twitch sometime. Take care.